Hello, my fellow attackers. This is PatAttacksU, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Last time we escaped from the garbage pit, and we challenged Monokuma to do a redo on Makuro's class trial because it was unfair. You know, he just assumed that it was me. It's assumed. How dare he just assumed that it was me? I'm triggered! Anyway, guys, this time we are gonna investigate. So, we'll start by taking a look at Makuro's file. Due to explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these had at least several days old. If we found the killer who killed Makuro Ukasaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. And where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. The headmaster's room, the bio lab, and the door in the data center with Makuro's face on it. And the second floor dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open, right? After that, I'll double check the areas that are connected to the murder. Seems the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Okay, places to check. Well, we're first gonna check the data center with Monokuma's door. Alright, let's go. Oh, here's Ina.
Hey, Makoto.
Hey, Makoto, are you looking around here too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder what Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured if all the doors in the schools have been unlocked, that should be open too, right?
But
Although I can't believe myself to open it.
I mean,
It might explode, right? And that really sucks. So you open it. I'm sure you didn't mean it, but it sounded like you were okay with getting me blown up. All right, let's go right here. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Oh wait, let me take cover. I don't want to get exploded. You know, race to the nearby desk and head underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay. Yeah, here goes nothing. I feel my way into it, and the door opened much easier than I expected. And opening it up. There's no explosion, thankfully. It's the Monokuma station! You get to control Monokuma! My first impression was, whoa, this place is sci-fi! Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Alright, let's look around. What's this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. Really over the top, though. It looks like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it looks like a mech cockpit, right? You'd probably freak out if you saw it. Cockpit? The Monokuma room has this control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Could that mean...
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna push buttons. Hold on, you can't just... Whoa, or whatever, something like this. It was too late. You know, it was already jabbing away at the control panel. Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, it came from the other room. What did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center. Data Center? I took a look at the control panel. I saw a bunch of buttons, each of the name in the room next to it. Like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. It must have been the one she pushed. The Data Center. That's right next door. The room we were just in. That's the strange noise came from. Probably get better check it out. Yes, please. I'm kind of scared in my mind right now. So I'll just cheer you on from here. Okay. Turn to the Data Center. And Monokuma's gonna be standing there, isn't he? Did I just hear what I think I heard? Is that Monokuma? Hey, Monokuma, what's up, buddy? Hey!
give me all your donuts.
Is that you, Hina?
What?
What? Oh, man, busted. How did you know?
Say what?
Hey, what is this? Some kind of remote-controlled camera kind of setup? I don't even know what you're controlling.
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really say anything if I'm in here.
Found it.
I guess I found a self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Aw, man. Were you seriously gonna push it? Alright, I guess that sells it. The room with Monokuma drawing on it is the control panel inside. Alright, let's go back in here. Whoa, hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma. Huh? What do you mean? You were controlling just now. It was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma? Wait, for you? Yeah, it looks like the panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. and they were definitely in here. The mastermind was controlling Monokuma from this room, and that control room was totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
maybe the mastermind kept monitor and controlled Monokuma at the same time. Kanaku's Theo was right.
But
But if the masterminds can control Monokuma from here, does that mean they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. If that is true. It's very polarizing approach. I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyways, here's a hint. Sure, you told us already, but this killing game began with 16... Oh yeah, we already know this. Blah, blah, blah. You watched last episode if you're curious about it. There's 16 students. Yep. But the mastermind Monokuma's puppeteer really is the 16th student? No, it can't be. There's no way, right? Monokuma control room. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making. Oh no, it's not. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay? It's just... Where's the mastermind been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? Can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like, want to leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. You can't waste all the time standing around here. Okay, want to get going? Yeah. Leave the area. Yeah. Click. As soon as the door of the data center closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? Oh! That's the door! It locked on its own! What? Shot head grabbed the door. You're right, it's locked, but why? Of course it's locked because the data center is now restricted! Monokuma!
just a second.
Hey, no fair, you can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit! Because if the room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stop moving. In that room.
Yep.
You may guess that's where my controls are. So right now you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo!
You're a liar.
That doesn't make any sense! You were just in there and we didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you just happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way! Hatch on the floor? Too bad, it was your one good chance and you blew it! We didn't check that! Of course the hatch didn't open. Can't be open on the outside anyway, so whatever. Now this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I want to be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace! He's gone, but was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? That, if you think back to when we got locked out in the control room, that proves it for sure. And I said we should leave. Well, that hatch can't be open from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive, make the most of the time we have left. Right. There's one more thing I'm good at. It's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
Okay, let's go run around and tell everyone what we have found. Nice. You got it. Got me all motivated.
You got
again.
it.
Alright, goodbye. Goodbye. Alright, let's go check the headmaster's room, because we couldn't go in. Let's go in the headmaster's room. Oh yeah, Kyoko went through here, right? This is the headmaster's room. I heard an awful lot about it, but this is my first time seeing it for myself. Kodo, it's you. Oh, the actor. Oh, what's this?
Come on.
Oh, Makoto.
Not possible.
You normally think I'll forgive you just because
Such
of that?
ignorance.
Oh yeah, I still stink, don't I? Because I went to the trash. Would you like to see something interesting? What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. Stop pathetically words! Class student registry contains profiles for all of us and Makuro.
So in other
Apparently
words,
78 refers to us. Wait, we found Makuro's profile in Kyoko's room.
I see.
That means you also mentioned Class 78. Must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers,
In other
there
words,
can be no doubt Makuro was a student here at the Hotoki Academy, just like the rest of us. Kuro Iksabi, the 16th student. Must be how Kyoko learned about it. Seems like Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh, what do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. Even the paper we had crumbled, it must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure we wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry, she only got the first page. The first page? Correct, Moko's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
So, in other
When
words,
it comes to this profile, there's more information about Mokuro. Yes, we can finally learn! What kind of animation is it? You're gonna ask everything you can read, can't you? It seems a more detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he is, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Barker and I skimmed through the report. Mokuro appeared suddenly in the background and infinity floats, but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now I can't be sure if this single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mokuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this, but I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. I need to pay attention to Mokuro's behavior too. It's just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, at Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. In fact, only proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. So she's one of my students, after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all responsible measures. Mokuro is part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there could be any doubt about it now. That wouldn't mean Mokuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mokuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mokuro was capable of. It would have had taken her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mokuro was.
what?
What's wrong, Mokuro? Huh?
That's
I
fine.
seem to lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information with the file that you should note. What is it? You notice a picture in there? A picture of a girl that perhaps you've never seen before? Girl who's included as part of our class, 78. We have not figured out who the girl is. Further information about the girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and list her vitals. 31-22-32. Well, what do you think? What do I think? If you're asking me, like, if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
What I'm telling you is, maybe you'll keep in mind for later. Back to your hearse, and you think, oh, could that mean... Oh yeah, if we compare the body to height-wise, then it will prove that if it... Oh, man. This is crazy, dude. Personally, I think all but impossible would hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear
So I
now.
was trying to say, what you do with that information is your business. Barker's errand boy. Alright. And one last thing. Bit of advice from me to you, I suggest you pay attention. Advice from me? You seem getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that you're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can put forward. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch? My hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't. It's you. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. But, dick. And your documents scattered all over the floor. Someone makes me anxious. Let's see what's in here. A bookshelf made filled with thick books. Okay. Let's see what about here. Student register, apparently that's us. Profiles, me and everyone I met, beginning, and Mokuro. We apparently new student, called the Ultimate Despair, meets most person been allies. Wait, that wouldn't necessarily mean that they were friends. Yeah, that wouldn't necessarily mean that they were friends. Remember, the Mastermind wanted there to be despair or whatever, so they were like, hey, let's kill everyone. Alright, let's go in here, because I want to confirm body. Make sure that it's the body's gone. Whose body? It's not here? What the heck? Oh wait, it's probably in here. Let's check in here. There's still chickens up. What the heck? There are no bodies? Body and suicide. Let's check to make sure. If you find anything in the dead body, if it's already here, it must be no idea where. Gotta look into it. Alright, the tarp kill uses the target singles in the blood body. It means the killer must have some clue behind. Huh? It's the biolab! What the heck? Wait, could it have been possible that the That's all I really need to check here. But who can body is gone? Started looking for it. It could have been the Monokuma plant! Yeah, it could have been the Monokuma plant because, you know, the Monokuma plant even eats dead bodies! Oh, hey, it's Toko. Oh, Toko, so this is where you were.
What do you want?
Nothing. I'm just discussing with what you out of your sight. No, it's not like that. I just thought maybe you'd find a clue. Well, I haven't. I haven't found anything. Not a single clue. This is the place related to the case, so we're gonna have something, right? There wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Calm down. Any idea what I'm going through right now? If everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. No one's gonna say that. Aster will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I was sick of being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. Let's check the stuff. A bunch of wooden lockers in here, huh? Yep. Alright, let's get going. Toko seems to be in a bad mood. Alright. 5C may be related to the case, so naturally. Alright, let's go in here because apparently. Oh yeah, the biolab! It came from the biolab, so let's look inside the biolab. Well, here I'm in the biolab. It's so cold! It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? Well, good thing I'm wearing a good JonTron sweatshirt. Thanks, Brandon, for buying it for me. You're a good friend. I'll repay you somehow. Alright, let's look in here. Why is it cold? Why is it so cold? That's the first thing I need to figure out. There's some kind of weird machine. There's something built into the wall. I've seen something like this before. That's it. It comes in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge that stores dead bodies. Wait. Oh no. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. On the other side there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. Some kind of lights are on. One's left. Right hands are off. Stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of these things lately. There's some kind of booklet here. Looks like an instruction manual. You offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for your cadaver needs. Listen to your chemical lamp. You'll provide a nozzle general to remove. Okay, simply revert the blue light will let you know the automatic systems have been activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically to optimum settings. Anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the event of a problem, the red light will activate an alarm and it will sound immediately. Exterior is stainless steel. We offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. A instruction manual for the fridge? Look around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. In this makeshift morgue. Looks like it's set up for when a slot is occupied. Light comes on. Oh, this is where everyone's being stored. Another one of the victims is. Oh no. Can't let my image take control right now. There's only one thing I tell everyone who's died. Defeat the messman. Have any other option? You gotta be kidding me, man. They're in there. They are in there. Wait, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 16 in here. There are 16, and does mean Sidney Cruz's body disappeared from the garden. Could it be in here? Check. I have no idea how to open this thing. There's no TV area apparently. So that is where the bodies are being stored. Oh God. Why, man? Why? I forgot about this. This needs to be. Hey, look, the gate's open. Finally check the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it. Let's go up to the second floor of the dorms. Man, this place is out of shape. Some ancient ruins. Something like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up in here or something. That blood. God. This is the door we can open. Look in. This is like one of the old. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bed is completely torn apart. It's not even a bed anymore. It's like garbage. Oh, nice. Thanks for giving me coins. Let's look in here. I opened the door just a crack. Things inside and completely closed again. There wasn't a hint of a bathroom. There was a big puddle of rubble. Oh. See the area? Yeah. Alright. Let's look around. This is the girls' bathroom. Even a place like this, it can't be. Oh, wow. Really? Let's go in the guys' bathroom and see what's. Why is this place nice? This place is like really nice. What's with that? It's like it's actually furnished. Like what the heck? Oh, what the heck is in here? Okay. See some sort of locker room? This room is filled with lockers. Must have been home for peak students who came before us. Class before ours must have used these lockers. Let's look in here then. The locker is already broken. Wait, what's this? Metal plate mounted to the locker. There's no way to open it. Oh wow. Is that how they fix everything? There's no way. Is that really how they fix everything around here? They just... I can't remember. Is that really how they just fix everything? They just put a metal plates over it? Or... Dude, this is just crazy. Moving along. Okay. This. What's in here? Kyoko is probably in here, isn't it? Oh, room doesn't feel like a student's room. It's more like an adult atmosphere.
Correct.
It's the headmaster's private room. Yeah,
Indeed.
We've been through the room several times already, but I still have only a little regret. I decided to check it one more time. And I regret it. Let's take a look around for sure. It's a door. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Some had a design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So...
There's a gap here. It's just an enormous gap. I feel a breeze coming out. A breeze. It's like an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space. Does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? I might know how to open it. Think you know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of little trick or something? Very easy trick. Yeah, so yes, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. Program on that PC that I think controls it. If the right password should open it right up.
However,
I don't have a clue what the password might be. I know it's probably made up letters and / or numbers. I can't really go from there. Right, it's not even.
It's true.
Through all this paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. Learn more about him, and I desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. Okay, let us take a look-see. There's a PC on this might belong to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used it last looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. PC still has some search results left on it. Might get into information on the ultimate despair.
However...
Not much, though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other
The
words...
ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people, whose driven force comes from despair.
However...
And that's nothing much to it, is there? I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get on our hands.
Correct.
See, that's a good outlook to have. Oh, yep, look at that. Jeez. There's a hidden room she can't get to. That might be meant by regret. You can assume there must come some kind of clue. Raiden, my speech is being slurred. There's more to it than that. Anyway, if you want to get out here, we need to figure out the password. And Kyoko can figure out. I stand a chance. Wait, there might be a chance. Password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something that she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. Sure she hadn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. We should talk about her dad. The idea that he would have used her name for his password, knowing how she is, I bet the idea would never even occurred to her. I mean, if I try it, just be sure.
Well?
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to do it, try it. Do whatever you want. It's password! Okay.
Anyway.
Oh, there we go. Let's try it. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name, but if not it might hurt Kyoko even more.
Hey,
You're worried about me, Makoto. Don't be. I already know what you guessed is wrong. Okay, in that case, here's nothing. Guys, my 7-turner-face computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. Kyoko Gear. My turn sense. Slimy trembling. It opened. What did I... wow. What? Did that do it? Kyoko, it worked.
why?
Kyoko? Oh no, she's angry. She's angry. It's because he actually did care. Oh, I mean, what parent wouldn't care about his child? Hey, Kyoko, I may as well not been. Giz fixed only one thing. The present? Wrapped in the cover with such joy. It was so unusual. Oh. I better check it. I want to look at that though! There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should I open it? I'm getting kind of bad vibe from it. I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Careful, Makoto. Or do you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous, but surprising probably. Huh?
It would seem...
What I think it is. At the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying that there's something that would make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Isn't that alright? I'm gonna. I hope it's chocolate cake. Lift it up. And he screamed. Advice was no use. I trembled. I would cry. It's a skull! Wow, look at that! Yeah, look at that. It was in the box. It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find such a bright, joyful box. And who would have possibly imagined? I mean, look at that.
I see.
Just as I thought. What? What do you mean? Just as you thought? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
It's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box. My father, huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in that box? Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least what's left of him. Are you serious? Is that Kyoko's dad? Same man she's been searching for? Wait, hold on. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
With all information you have already, that's the only possible answer. So the same person may really be the mastermind who planned all this out. According to the files, the headmaster is a man of his late 30s. It seems possible, even like he's somewhere in the school right now. It's very... Oh... In-game... Yeah... 16 students, oh man. Alter Ego said that Hassman was probably here in the school. The only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words...
Well, most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Oh no, she wasn't calm. She was trying to seem calm. She said just as she thought. She knew it was a possibility, but I had to believe at some point she wanted to be proven wrong, which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties, but was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing that it would probably something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Oh, man. And then, you look at this. Huh? This picture. Look at it's all fair, it must be pretty old. This picture of... Hey, Kyoko. Look at that.
Why would you...
Well, this is annoying. I came to cut myself free of the past, and yet... I'll find something like this. What do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. A picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Oh man. I mean, the headmaster had this picture all this time. Must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I want to face him and tell him myself to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. Now he's abandoned me again. This time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Oh. Take a look at the desk right here. Headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure? Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Let's look. Starting at the top, I opened the desk drawers and looked inside. I went into each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. Last drawer. None of this. It's an e-handbook, right? It has a label on it that says, in case of emergencies. I found something in the emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words...
Handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what it is. I think you're probably right. Might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? But Kyoko, I don't need it. If you want it, go ahead and leave it here. And I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Keep handbook.
Hey.
This is Makoto? Huh? Can I ask you a favor? What's up? Hey, what is it?
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. I know you only inconvenience you that much more, but could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just that for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Yo, she wants to mourn. She wants to mourn for her father's death. That's...
Just a second.
In order. You know, Kyoko, told me before that the relation you had with your dad, how you only connected by blood, not by heart and soul, but maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you're saying? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. The picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway...
But to get myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. She's very sad. Is this really okay? Kyoko must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. Find out what happened to the headmaster. There's only no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. Killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one who finalized the plan to isolate you was Hope's Peak headmaster. So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. I'm gonna fight. Wait, okay, this doesn't make sense, because if he was dead before we even made it onto campus, then... I don't know, man. This is crazy. I don't even know what's going to happen right now. I'm fair you're wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is... Oh... It's one of us! It's one of the 16 students! 15 of us met in the main hall. Add Makoto to the mix and you get 16. Including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. They're in the bio lab. Even Makoto, whoever she was, is undeniably dead. It's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are me, Ryoko, Hiro, Toko, Hina, Flash, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. There's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. The area. What the heck is this? Why is there Egyptian symbols written all over the walls? Dude, this is so confusing. Oh yeah, I can open lockers. Make the lock. There's card reader. Oh. It's pretty similar to card readers. There's it. Took my hand, we ran across. And then, no luck. Maybe... Wait. Oh yeah, yeah, the emergency handbook. Let's give it one more try. Let's do it again with the emergency handbook. We'll be alright. Just go home. Let's see what's got in here. Nope, none of it can be a clue. Alright, run right there. Alright. Oop, looks like lock open. Now see what's inside. Whoa. Some organization. Let's look right here. Crystal ball. Crystal ball. Is this locker? It's just not. Oh no. So kind of textbooks. Just everywhere. I assume whoever's the stuff didn't do a lot of studying. I didn't even talk. Picked up on the handbooks though. The moment I looked inside this note, any sense of easiness had. Oh. Oh no. A large number of notes divided into classes, which would mean it attended classes here? Wait a minute. What the heck? Man, I just... What the heck was that all about? What's right here? That's broken. Oh wow, I got all that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's look right here. Yeah, imagine I'm ready to open this locker. What the heck? Look around a little more. Oh yeah, there's one right here. That's right. Haven't seen anything that wants you a clue. Yeah, one right here. Minute. Let's see what we got inside. See anything that's a clue. Right there. And blah 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 blah. And that's a clue. Let's talk about this one right here. And then we'll go inside. Oh, look at that. Fantastically empty. What about this thing? Is this one something possible? But name written on it. Let's see how sure it is, right? Important. I know it's privacy, but I'd rather take a look. Looks like a girl's handwriting. Those spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. It must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze down to a page from where I looked at heard before. There was a plan to turn Hope Peak into a shelter and isolated the students here in a communal life. Decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the mess man. And oh no, pretty safe. Keep them a hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. The future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world, to serve as the foundation for a new era. It's the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father said to me. As usual, we made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. Can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? I knew it, and exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. Couldn't be anyone else. It belongs to Kyoko. What was she doing in this locker? She book completely contradicts what she already told me. She said you hadn't heard from your dad since she left a little while ago. I decided to talk with one who came up with the plan directly. Mastermind my father. That was so mean to quickly scan the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong against the story. Seeing me reach the last page, the question mark spun around my leg. It just started spinning much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the paperwork, the writing there was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second to spare. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? What the heck? I am confused. But the more I see, the less it makes sense. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to the people here? Notebook that seems to like it belongs to Hiro. A pocketbook that seems it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. If I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. I have to believe in everyone. What the... Oh no!
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely?
Yeah.
Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Okay. What, now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious, but there's no doubt about that. This could be a trap, even knowing that. He said to go to the gym, right? Let's go to the gym. Let's go. I'm gonna run into Kyoko. Oh, it's Hiro. Oh, hey, Hiro. Oh, Makoto. Why you act so surprised? Oh, no reason. Just heard Monokune's announcements, right? Why are you here to find out what he says? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. Alright, talk to him. What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Yo, wait. There's no point in trying to stop him. He ran off and fight an animal. Yo, it's like he's trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. He was hiding something this whole time? What the heck is going on? I don't know. Wait, No.
I am Monokuma!
Hello, welcome. Hello. Are you ready for your final hint? It just happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. Envelope? Oh, right there. There it is. This must be the envelope. You just know I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. What the heck? Monokune's critical words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. What? Picture a bunch of faces I recognize extremely well. It was everyone who come to Host Peak at the same time as me. What the heck is going on? And why is he's blocking his face? But wait, someone behind Sayaka. She's the one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right, when Baraka and I were in the headmaster's room, you looked at that file. Marco Ukusaba? Then this girl is... What? Why? Where's Makoto here with everyone else? Even more than that. Just having everyone here posed like this weird enough by itself. We're wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And now I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture is all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember even taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. It's really natural for me not to be in this picture, but it's definitely unnatural. And everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other until they got here. If this picture is real, then could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is? How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're getting kind of in the way of staying there, you know? So I mean, get out! But
How strange.
I told you I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would it be if I gave you all the answers? Totally out of left field. Oh, wow. Thank you for censoring yourself. So it means he's done talking. Dang it. Good photo. Oh, Jesus. What the heck, man? So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. With that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. I still have the photo in hand, don't I? How does this count as a hint? It just makes me even more confused. What kind of humor was going for? You put together a fake photo just to confuse me? It looked so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which could mean everyone but me? Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear this all up. No, I have to clear this all up. Alright, let's go around. Let's go to the place where we talk. And going in. Yeah. What's up, Tina? So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was hoping to talk to you. Makoto! Sorry, gotta go. What the heck? Ran out so fast, I don't remember that time to ask this. Yeah, why? Why would you talk to me? What the heck is going on? It's like no one will talk to me now. Wait, what about Kyoko? Barakuga is apparently in the archive, so let's go into the archive. Because apparently everyone is apparently trying to hide from us. I don't know why. Hina was acting all suspicious, like... There we go. Barker, what's up? Oh, Barker. Listen, do you think we could talk? Barker?
That's
I
enough.
have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, wait! What you did? You just walked away. What the? Why is he acting like that? He's like purposely trying to avoid me. I mean, he's been purposely trying to avoid us this whole time, so, I mean, I'm not really, like, understanding Hero here. I mean, I'm sure he'll understand. We're all good people. We're good people. We're good people. Sup, Hero? Hey, Hero. Kodo, what's going on there? Every time I see you freak out like that. Like, oh, sorry, I'm a big... Again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. What's wrong? Sure, you haven't talked to him about the notebook I found. It's like he's avoiding me. He's afraid of me. Why? What the heck is going on? I'm so confused. Everyone is like avoiding me for some reason. Alright, apparently Toko is in the bio lab or something like that. I don't know. Let's see if I can... I decided to visit the bio lab one more time, and the first thing I saw when I got there, it was her passed out again. Huh, Toko? Are you okay? Hey, Toko, are you okay? No, she's not dead, is she? That's so good. Good old Jill. How's it going? What? It's so cold. It's super cold. It's so cold. I think I might catch cold. Keep me naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
I see.
What? Was I asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you're standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Yeah, good thing.
Have you
Then what?
reached that
Hot and
certain
bothered? Straight up?
age?
No. Okay, why did you pass out? Oh, the last thing I remember was waking me up just now. What do you miss, Miss Morso? Oh, that's why your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo Bazanga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. You don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because if she forgets something, I totally remember. Yes! So it's like double the memory. It's more like half. Genocide's memory. Huh? Well, I want to know, like, where's my little darling? I don't know, but I'm sure Brocker is around somewhere doing his own investigating.
Yes.
By himself? I assume so. I knew it, I totally knew it until Poe would... I got her, I can't imagine how lonely he must be right now. Oh, off he goes. So turn. Gotta ask her about the picture. There's no point in asking Genocide. Jack, anyway. Said important. Oh yeah, the body! She pulled out the body. Because she's an idiot. Fridge, it's open. Sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. Must be why she passed out. Oh, Kyoko.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko!
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
Sorry if I made you worried. No, you don't have to apologize. Listen, about this room. Oh yeah,
It would
it's a
seem...
morgue. Yeah,
I knew it.
suspected as much. Kyoko must have looked inside the fridge to see that was in there, and well, there you have it. Knew she fainted?
Indeed.
I was only on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would
I
seem...
imagine they came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, and she saw the body inside, she dropped like a bag of rocks. Everything got so difficult for her. Yeah.
Anyway,
She closed it up, but don't want to leave it hanging like that. Oh yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Go approach the fridge, hands out stress. Suddenly she stopped. What's on?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Oh, come. Because Murko's body's in here. Oh yeah, that is true. Murko's corpse? His body's inside the fridge?
I
It's
see.
like every other time. The mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. Mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
So...
Maybe you're right. Either way, we can finally get a good look at the body. That's right, Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I want to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just over there? That's it? Man, I don't like waiting. This fridge meant to store in bodies. Can't do it. I can't look inside. What the heck, man? I'm looking for something more important, man. I should ask Kokobo about that group photo. As well, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I want to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier.
Whew.
You mean the one about the hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not? The only
Because...
reason you gave us a hint is the point able to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own without whatever hints you may have to offer. Well, that's a good point. Wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing there looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she? Right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Okay, let's look at these, I guess. You know, I've never seen a chart like this somewhere before. It's the same one I found in the garden tool shed. I remember that chart had a stamp that said Biolab. There we go. And that's the chart that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. Tarp. There we go. Okay, let's look at these. On the left side of the figure, a bunch of blue lights on.
It would seem...
Blue light comes when a slot is occupied. So someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights are on, including the crows. There are 9 in all. 9. 9 lights? 9 lights. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Alright, geez, that was fast.
Indeed.
No one can do a good work if they go slow. I'll make my report brief. Did you find anything?
Indeed.
Pay careful attention to the wounds and traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow in the back of the head was inflicted after death. Really? Burnet tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. Makes things neither of those were a fatal injury, right? There was the fatal injury. Through the explosion, the victim's identity was unknown. However, dead before the blast. The victim was stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. Had also been struck in the head with an object about thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only option is the other wounds, but the files said that they were old.
Is that right?
Does that say that they were old? Huh?
Because...
All my criminal file says they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I wouldn't see the difference.
Wrong.
But the difference is immense, considering the impression they gave.
Listen.
You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it sound like they've been there forever, but they're not related to the murder. You're saying they are? Well, we got Monokuma's file right after she was killed, right? If the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
So then...
But the rest of Makuro itself wasn't killed with the last few days. What?
At the very
Certainly
least...
you can't allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
Right.
The detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Said the ideal detective begins to imagine as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They have envisioned these possibilities without prejudices, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test like they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Who's the count?
Hey.
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the conditioned body, now's the time. Then think that there's one other thing. Earlier it said looking at Makoto's profile lists her height and weight.
So...
Did I get that right? Remember all that? They were indeed consistent with the corpse. So then,
Indeed.
Don't forget about the fear tattoo, it is absolutely a mistake.
Indeed.
The victim in the case is, without a doubt, Makuro Kusaba. I'm still confused. I want to ask. Yeah, I think so.
So then...
It looks like I have no further business looking for his body. Let's keep going. It's chilly in here. Wait, you not put the body back? Don't think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad. Don't you forget she was our enemy once. Part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Hey.
Ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Oh, yeah, but still. You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. You abandoned me, but decided to help me instead. Someone like that doesn't mean to be naive. What does it mean?
So then...
I think we've done all we can do here. Let's have a separate investigation, yes? Oh, hold on. Let's have more things to do. We'll talk to her about. Oh, yeah. Nope. If I don't do it now. Talk to... What's up? Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
What?
Go ahead then. Out with it. You really have not seen your dad ever since he got here?
What?
What?
So...
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
Yeah, I do, yes. I do get any of the lockers. You need the handbook of whatever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using the emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must have been your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? Imagine those lockers belonging to any of us. After all, you only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in the locker? Everything you said makes perfect sense, but there's something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's
Does that
true,
mean the video is real too? Video?
Makoto.
I think everything's starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you said in my own 2 eyes. Well, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can.
So...
Won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it seems that it's my locker. Your locker?
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll make sense. Oh, urgent interviews. The DVD says urgent interviews?
So...
Found in the hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think of it means. Just watch and see yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. I understand why I found my pocketbook in a place none of us have seen before. It seems there means there are more clue on this DVD. View DVD.
Makoto.
Now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
In other
As
words...
it turns out, the reagents I made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything. Even my own feelings. Talking about your dad, right? I never found these answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. It's all because of the mastermind.
However...
There's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through to that. His mind is burned with the fire of determination. Determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it. Her smile was filled with sorrow. So that's it for my rambling. So sad. Don't worry. There's still much to do before I consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
Keep this in mind. There's only one absolute truth. Whether your truth serves justice or suffering, whether it means the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
No, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Yeah, bye-bye. Okay, time to get this. I head to the AV room. No matter what happens, I won't lose. There's truth in the world, I can't afford to lose. Alright, to the AV room, whatever. I don't know. I could get in here. There we go. Alright. Let's see now. What exactly do you want from me? Alright, this should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well, then I better take a look. Show you David and put it in the player. You said it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared at the black of the monitor. It must have been only a few seconds. But to me, it felt like an eternity. Then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? It took me a total surprise. I haven't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she is.
Okay then. Are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was a man in position on one side of the screen. The voice was a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Yeah, that makes sense. You sounded like you were trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single movement.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? It was obviously at a loss. It told sense who would agree to spending the rest of your life in the school. Accept what?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe.
Safe?
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Then, cue the video cut off. There's a lot I didn't understand up till now. So only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted so bad, she tried to frame me for murder. So why? You say yes to living here for the rest of her life. started thinking, I noticed the sudden light. Monitor, the video I thought finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted onto the screen. And as confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Oh! Huh? I saw that it was me. Possible, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin...
Yes.
Headmaster, we were looking at each other, having seemed like a fairly normal conversation, but I in the here and now have absolutely no memory of it. I have no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance can you accept that?
Yes.
Can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
It's getting the video cut out. Yeah, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Ryakura, Akira, Joko, Hina. They said they agreed to live in this school forever. And then Kyoko, in an interview with him seemed recorded just as clearly. No doubt she had met him. He sat down with the headmaster of Hope Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She said with life in the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It was in the matter. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which meant the DVD was playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie, it looks like it broke out of service.
What just happened to break it just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when it doesn't matter, failure can strike anywhere, anytime.
That's what failure is, right?
Failure, my butt. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. You never watched the whole thing. It just make more of the same. He asked them the same question. They all said yes. Myself, I let out a huge, exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, and my memory was gone. At the time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. What would make you forget all of that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. I come mean an outcome, something that has seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. Does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or to view DVD? Oh no! It's time! It's time! It's time!
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning. What? Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Can you believe this guy? He just cuts out my power and then tells us to go to the class trial. Class trial. The timer of his lives will begin on the line. It's time. The hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. We're not even gonna cut, guys. We're just gonna go straight through. Let's do this. I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto,
You're early, Makoto.
listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But what's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
I'm sure they'll be here soon. Just like she said. Erica. Erica? Everyone is mad at me. They ride one after another. They're all in the same state of shock. Yuna? Yo. Silence. And there wasn't any normal silence. It was deafenifying silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, I'm on fire. Yes!
Everyone will be fine if you leave it to me.
My
It's a nice-
beautiful scissors!
I just thought you couldn't kill one but adorable little boys. If it's master wants, I can be a boy, a girl, anything in between. You can handle it. Where am I? Human language and describe the disappointed I'm feeling right now. Is everyone here? Ooh, and wearing the gloomy ghast faces I see.
Well now.
Well then, let's begin.
Chills, kills!
That's fine.
That's right. This is the final class trial, and this time it will be fair.
What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear with a good standing, you know?
If there's a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I take home the Terry every time. The tiara, not the Terry. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today,
I'll make
I'm feeling white.
That's racist. I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
That'd be a tedious reveal. Begin the trial already. Sure, let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
Don't try and run away. Laughing as loud as ever, Mama Kuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name
This
of
will
my
be over in no
family.
time. Then I experienced confidence, Barbie was first to enter the elevator, and by the others followed. What the heck? Why does everyone be so mean to me? Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. They seem paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
You know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
However.
You tell us soon about it. The class trial. You're right, I'm ready.
so...
Ready to win, right? Of course. Glad to hear that. Say that. Yes! Yes! Well, I am not ready. Then Kokobo. Well, let's go. Everyone is gonna hate me. Solved the world last time. I repeated myself. There was no fear, no mystery left. Pushed the anxiety down. Calmed my trembling body. Finally, on steady legs, I entered the elevator. I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper. Deeper still. Deeper. Whoa. That's the deepest it will go. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. Our sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevators to open the one last time. What could do if it had been seconds or centuries later? I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. Slowly opened my eyes. Oh wow. Is this the final trial set? What do you think? Isn't it the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? Yeah! We're in the last stage and the always exciting final boss battle. Woo. I'm gonna say in this next one, I just sit right here and vaccinate.
Chills!
Yeah, I'm gonna save my data.